Hey, this is Dan, First Person Looter, and this is the Looting Later postgame party, video number 1 of the Looting Later postgame party of a Hogwarts Legacy. Real quick, Looting Later postgame party is where I do everything that the game has to offer after completing the main story. We still have tons of sides, tons of collectibles, tons of trophies, but I'm going to do it without talking, but I'll keep my camera on for fun.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
What are you up to now?
Revelio. Professor Weasley? You wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even helped Mr. Ollivander track down a family wand.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Onai. I think her mother shares the sentiment. While I do not condone taking matters into your own hands when it comes to men like Rookwood and Harlow, your bravery is to be commended.
Thank you, Professor.
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course. What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. I see some progress here, but quite a bit of your field guide has yet to be completed. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
I'll put on my microphone here. I'm thinking, what would happen if you did complete everything before you reached Professor Weasley? Maybe you can't. Maybe there's things that are unavailable until you talk with her. But so what I just did was I thought, I'll save a version here where I did not complete everything when I went to talk to her. Before I talked to her. I'm gonna load this save and just keep playing as I did, basically doing what we just saw happen, walking in. But I'm gonna have this here saved for the moment before I talk to Weasley. And after I literally finish everything here, I'm gonna go back to this and see, can I finish everything before I talk to her? Would she say something different? Would there be some bonus thing? I'd be really interested to know if she would say anything different if I can finish everything. And if I can't finish everything, then I guess I'll just delete this save. But I'm leaving the save here to go back and actually try to finish everything before talking with her. But or maybe I'll do it the opposite way. I'll actually go ahead and try to get all the things done now. That's what I'll do. I'm gonna try to get everything done and then talk to her. See if that's possible. And if not, then it's not.
Wonder who lives here.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
We just need to get Anne to the catacomb and work out how to make a dark sacrifice.
Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Do you think your uncle would tell anyone at the Ministry about all of this if he found out?
If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the Ministry. He didn't part ways with them well, from what I understand. He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with his time there. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgivable curse in a fight against dark wizards. At least that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left rather abruptly. So, I'm not sure he'd go to the Ministry to report on his own family using dark magic now.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders. Rookwood is already gone. Harlow will be next. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Can't imagine how muggles get by without magic.
Come now, don't be stingy.
Not saying I don't cast the odd cleaning spell when no one's looking.
I'm sure she didn't mean anything by it.
Oh, I'm sure.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in Plimpies.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
You're making this sound simple, but this is a dragon after all.
Hebrideans can be aggressive, but they're also clever. She caught on quickly enough when you showed her how to escape the tent. She'll understand why we're here once she sees her egg. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No, it belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons. Sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
Revelio. For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
Arresto momentum.
I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 usually.
Revelio. How charming. They keep in touch with each other. Revelio. Watch your step. There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
Repairer.
Fantastic.
Revelio.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a graphorn.
Or just raring for a fight.
Quiet. What was that? Well, there's no turning back now.
it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. We can get to that one. We can get to the nest. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Repair her.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss. That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
I was hoping to look around for a moment, if you don't mind. Take it all in.
I suppose we could catch our breath.
Revelio.
Ready whenever you are.
Revelio. 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 I can't believe any of what just happened.
Still taking it all in.
That's what she said.
No, I think I'm ready to leave if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
I could use some trouble.
Revelio. 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 Aloha Mora. Revelio. Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous,
Stop. You swore you wouldn't let Sebastian take this one step further. Yet here we are.
He won't listen to reason.
I should have stopped him before. Sebastian's in real trouble now. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry. Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find Sebastian quickly.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
I wish I'd paid more.
Hello there, come on in. Plenty to look at here. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Go and patrol. I ain't got nothing.
Now, I'm only trying to help.
I'm a brother who works in Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Those goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other.
I'll look after you. Confringo!
Accio, Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
That's what she said!
Sebastian has gone too far.
Protego!
You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
I received your owl. He won't...
Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find Sebastian quickly.
Accio! Revelio. Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead, in the great room.
Confringo!
Bombarda. Imperio. Potato. Confringo. Ringo. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Imperio. Defender. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio. Confringo.
There weren't this many in theory before.
And there's no sign of Sebastian.
Imperio. Confringo. Defender. Bombarda. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Confringo. Bombarda. Defender. Imperio. Confringo. Leviosa. Confringo. Confringo. Potato. Stupefy. Confringo. Bombarda. Defender. Confringo.
Hold on a moment. I was so worried about Sebastian I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian. Be careful.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Bombarda. Lumos. I need to find a safe way across. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Reparo. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Reparo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Rickety bone bridge complete. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Revelio. Reparo. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. 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 Wingardium Leviosa. There's Sebastian.
Isn't this incredible?
Sebastian,
I told you, the relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the Inferi.
Control? I had to fight the Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio relic!
Solomon, don't!
The relic!
You'll pay for this!
The two of you have gone too far! I'm ending this!
That restaurant is going to save Anne! Confringo! Defender!
Leviosa Incendio!
Arresto Momentum.
Confringo!
Incendio!
Confringo! Stupefy! Confringo!
Defender! Now you've gone too far.
Bombard! Confringo! Confringo! Bombard! Defender!
I am protecting you, you foolish boy!
Arresto
Confringo!
Confringo!
Leviosa!
Defender! Bombard!
Confringo!
Descend! Confringo!
Right here! Sorry, it had to be done.
Bombarder! Imperial! Confringo! Bombarder!
Sorry, it had to be done. Confringo!
Isn't this incredible?
The two of you are... I'm attention down!
That relic was going to save and... Confringo!
Laggios Incendio!
Confringo! Bombarder! Repulsor! Imperial!
Incendio!
Confringo!
Now you've gone too far.
Bombarder! Defender!
Levioso!
You're supposed to protect us!
I'm protecting you, you foolish boy! Levioso!
Bombarder!
Sorry, it had to be done.
Confringo!
Laggios Incendio! Protego! Levioso!
Confringo! Bombarder!
Confringo!
Imperial!
Levioso!
Confringo! Venite! Confringo!
Mr. Sallow.
Stop! How dare you!
Defender!
You're no friend of my nephew!
Confringo!
Laggios Incendio! Sorry, it had to be done.
Confringo! Defender! Bombarder! Protego! Stupefy!
Now you've gone too far.
Stupefy! Imperial! Confringo! Bombarder!
Confringo!
Confringo! Confringo! Defender! Bombarder!
Sorry, it had to be done.
Confringo!
Protego!
Confringo! Defender! Bombarder! Sender!
Sebastian. You must stop.
I won't let her suffer. Avada Kedavra! No!
You've made your choice.
Oh, Anne. What have you done? I must get out of here.
I can't let him leave. Sebastian, wait! Stop, Sebastian. Hold on.
What is it?
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us, not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it...
You went too far, Sebastian.
I can't think right now. I need to leave. I can't stay here. I need to find Ominous.
Sebastian.
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later, at the Undercroft, all right?
nice to see you, my young friend.
Some days are more difficult than others.
Lassie, is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind, and I feel peace for a day or two. But this is not one of those times. I miss him. I miss running with him. I miss Mattibeleland. He should still be here. And it's my fault that he isn't.
I'm sorry, Natty. I wish there was something I could do to help.
You have done plenty. In fact, many of my good days are good because of you. The bad days, however, I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Of course, you have put an end to Rookwood. And Ranrock. You've done a great deal of good that is a benefit to all. With Harlow on the prowl, there can be no real peace. Each day he remains free, he does more damage, leaving people like Llpgp to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get him. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get him. Thank you for speaking with me. It was very helpful.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs, they'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Not really wild about these. Like, I'll think about it. Let me find out more. I'll get back to you. I need to talk to this person. Just let's go. Let's do the things. I don't like how they're separated like this.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I saw hoofprints in the forest the other day that I swear...
No. If the bird is calling, I wouldn't say it's a good sign.
Revelio.
Not half as tough as it sounds. Seems we may have an intruder in our midst. Nothing.
The cave must be somewhere in this maze. I wonder what else is in here.
Bombarda! Confringo! Confringo! Bombarda! Defender! Descender! Protego! Descender! Confringo! Defender! Bombarda! Confringo! Defender! Confringo! Bombarda! Defender!
8 legs is simply too many.
Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Bombarda! Defender! Confringo! Incendio!
Incendio. Confringo. Protego. Bombarder. Stupefy. Confringo. Stupefy. Revelio. Protego. Bombarda. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Incendio. This could be the Acromantula cave Mr. Adley mentioned. Confringo! Bombarder! Descender! Descender! Defender! Confringo! Bombarder! Confringo! Defender! Confringo! Bombard! Crucible! This is the infamous skull. Crucible.
Confringo! Bombarder!
Crucible.
Defender! Confringo! Bombarder! Defender!
So this is the infamous absconder.
Bombarder! Confringo! Bombarder!
Crucible.
Confringo! Descender! Confringo! Bombarder! Defender! Confringo! Bombarder! Descender! Confringo! Bombarder! Leviosa! Confringo! Defender! Descender!
Well, that's taken care of. I need to find the heirloom for my old daughter.
Defender! Protego! Stupefy!
There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh.
Revelio! Confringo! Revelio.
freedom! I need to bring his heirloom back to Mr. Adley. Defender! Descender! Protego! Revelio. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
You look none the worse for wear. I take it you decided against entering the Absconder's Cave, then?
Mr. Adley, I retrieved the heirloom pocket watch from Milo's body.
Merlin's beard! How did you? Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to think about that acromantula ever again. Thank you. Thank you very much.
This was quite difficult to retrieve. Shouldn't I get a reward for my trouble?
Aye, of course I'm happy to pay you. I can't afford much. I've promised to pay for all the supplies Milo's daughter will need to attend Hogwarts one day.
In that case, all right. Here's the heirloom watch.
Oh, thank you. I know that Milo's daughter will be glad to have this.
What do you have for sale?
Milo can rest in peace now that his wishes have been fulfilled and his daughter has something to remember him by. Never mind replenishing my stocks. Pleasure doing business with you. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate your business.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Seems a pleasant enough little place. Revelio.
Aloha Mora.
Revelio. Revelio. Wonder who lives here.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
I don't know what to do, Sebastian.
You don't know. You do know. Anne has no one. I regret everything I did. I know what I did was wrong. I only hope she can forgive me. That everyone can forgive me. No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
Poor Sebastian.
Ominous?
What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
We do have a choice. What good will it do to turn him in now? He clearly regrets everything. He's not going to do anything like this again.
We've both heard that before.
But we also need to think about Anne. She's lost her health, now she's lost her uncle. Do you really want to take her brother away from her too?
I understand what you're saying. Perhaps you're right. As much as I believe that Sebastian should pay for his actions, we'd only be punishing Anne as well. I hope we're doing the right thing. I'll talk to Anne. If it comes from me, she'll agree with this decision.
Thank you, Ominous. You're a good friend.
Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No! Never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't Moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
He could have been a bit clearer, or stayed a moment and answered our questions.
Centaurs can be cryptic. Gran says no one talks more in circles than a centaur. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave he mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
What are you up to now?
I'm glad you came.
Sebastian, I received your owl. What's happened?
Ominous spoke with Anne about what happened with my Uncle Solomon. She believes I should pay for what I did, but she won't turn me in. She said the guilt I'll have to live with is punishment enough.
I'm so sorry. But I'm glad you know that you can at least try to move on now.
The thing is, I think I've lost my sister, my twin, forever. She refuses to even see me. I can't blame her. I couldn't really blame any of you if you gave up on me entirely. You all believed in me, and I let you all down.
Anne may just need some time. Surely one day she'll be able to forgive you.
I hope you're right. I realize I can't undo what's been done, but I can try every day to make up for it. I owe you and Ominous everything for standing by me.
Well, it wasn't easy, but I believe in you, Sebastian. I've had a sense about you since that first day in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Seems so long ago. Thank you. I have no idea what's to come, but I'm grateful for your friendship. I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
I wondered if you might teach me how to cast that curse you mentioned.
Oh, which one?
I'd like to learn how to cast the killing curse.
After all that's happened? Very well. You need to be precise with your wand movement. The incantation is Avada Kedavra. Are there any other curses you'd like to learn?
I'd like to learn how to cast the killing curse.
After all that's happened, are there any other curses you'd like to learn?
That's all I wanted to learn for now. Thank you.
Of course. You're the only one with whom I would entrust such knowledge. Let's speak again soon.
Revelio. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Are you ready to finish Harlow?
That's what she said!
I'm ready to finish Harlow once and for all.
That's what she said!
What is your plan?
I received an owl from Mrs. Bickle. She wondered if we were having any luck going after Harlow. Suggested we could gather evidence from a friend near Manor Cape.
But she warned us to stay out of it. Was rather adamant about it.
Precisely.
Harlow knows that we saved Archie, and that we rescued Mr. Rabe. The letter didn't come from Mrs. Bickle, did it?
I do not believe it did. Harlow intends to ambush us.
But now we have the upper hand. We can prepare.
We are stronger than Harlow, and he knows it. That's why he's resorting to this sort of trickery. We must go.
Those last few lines are like the first time where it doesn't sound like he's in a little tin recording booth or digital and robotic. That actually sounded way more natural.
Agreed. Let's finish this.
Brilliant. Harlow's reign ends today.
Perhaps we ought to inform Officer Singer of our plans.
I already sent her an owl to let her know that we were following a lead given to us by Mrs. Bickle.
Are you concerned she might tell your mother?
Indeed she will, but so be it. I am tired of hiding it from her. My mother needs to understand that I will not be safe from the Ashwinders until everyone is. I shall pursue them until they are finished, and I think she knows that. As do you.
That I do.
Keep an eye out. Harlow is likely around here somewhere. I sense he is close.
Where is he?
I do not know. We should look around.
Caliber Silver, what right
You will not! That's the best! Oh, no, you don't!
A Triplicate Totality!
Confringo!
A Triplicate Totality! Right for more, I say. Triplicate Totality! It's the fast way to get having barracks for you! A Triplicate Totality! I think not. Arrestal momentum! Petrificus Totality!
I refuse to be treated as
Petrificus Totality! Petrificus Totality! Escapade for advance! Potato! Petrificus Totality!
Put me down! Treat me like I'm not a proper lady!
Nobody will miss.
You annoying listen! Petrificus Totality!
You.
Oh, look at the little children.
The brains of a troll, you
What are you doing?
Descendo!
How embarrassing!
easy!
Petrificus Totalus!
Aha! Back the law.
Petrificus Totalus! Oh, what's a life?
Expulso! I will not be cast about for your amusement! Bored! I'm bored up here!
Don't think you're going to get out of this alive. Too slow.
Levioso!
Stop this book!
Incendio!
Petrificus Totalus!
I've never seen such magic.
How did that feel? Here I find you. Back for more.
That's the Descendo!
You'll feel that tomorrow. If you last that long.
Expulso! Incendio! Imperial! What do you need me to do?
Petrificus Totalus!
Incendio!
What do you think? Terrorizing people in your way!
Incendio! Depulso! Expulso! Confringo! Incendio!
Nice one! They got what they deserved.
Little Nat Sione, innit? And her excruciatingly loyal companion. You two have done quite a bit of damage to my business interests. But I must grudgingly give you some credit. What was once a mere annoyance has become remarkably problematic. Fortunately, I pride myself on my problem-solving skills.
Expulso! You're not even trying! Imperial! Confringo! Defender! Depulso!
Expelliarmus!
This will not end in your favor! You fight like a muggle! Confringo! Defender! Imperial!
Do you really believe that you are somehow Expelliarmus?
Potential goes to waste. Leave now. Expulso! Mustn't we prolong this? Expulso! Confringo! I'll survive longer than expected. All need to be quick. Incendio! Was that meant to be an attack of some sort? Incendio! Time has come!
Petrificus Totalus!
Imperial! You're not even trying! Confringo! Expose! muggle.
Are you even trying?
Incendio! Potato! Expulso! So very now you're just getting on my nerves. Defendo! Ontario! Reducto! Defender! Confringo! Something. I know you're there. Something's not right. Come now, you can do better than that. Protego! Incendio! Expulso! Imperial! How can I help? Arresto Manente! Confringo! Defendo! Incendio!
In a wheelchair? At least she didn't die. I thought she... Well, they were fading out on that. I kind of thought she was going to die. Like, really? The one black student is the one that gets killed? Like, other characters have died, but no students have died. Oh my god.
Are you sure you are up for a visitor?
Yes, Mother. I feel fine, and it will do me good to see my friend.
Very well. But do not overdo it, Natsai.
I know, Mother.
All of these students have these, like, kind of bad endings, right? I mean... Sebastian loses his sister and, I guess, stepfather?
Good to see you, my friend.
She's lost her freaking... the use of her legs. We'll see what happens with the centaurs. I can't imagine that's going to end well after all this.
I'm glad to see you're doing so well.
I am doing better than it appears. I am only here because my mother insisted, just to be safe. I was relieved when she told me that you were all right.
Only because of you. How are you feeling?
Well, I've had better days, but Nurse Blaney says that I am on the mend.
I'm sorry, Natty. It's my fault you got...
We're at the hospital wing. There's stuff I can check around, I think.
Do not blame yourself for this. The moment that I saw Harlow aim his wand at you, well...
You quickly made the choice to protect me.
I did what I had to, and I would do it again. I could not simply stand there and let you get hurt.
Then I shouldn't feel guilty.
Of course not. There was nothing that you... Oh my... I cannot believe that it took me this long to see it. He made a choice based on instinct. My father, you, my friend, are no more to blame for my injuries today than I am to blame for my father's sacrifice years ago.
From what I know of him, it seems there's a lot of your father in you.
That's very kind of you to say. I hope that you are right. This has all been a bit much, hasn't it? A battle here at Hogwarts. Everything we have done to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot. But we have done it. Rookwood is dead, Hollow is on his way to Azkaban, and the rest of them are on the run. A few of the dregs will still be about, fighting for their lost cause. But Rookwood's enterprise has fallen apart.
Everything is safer now because of us. Because of you.
Thank you, but we make a formidable team. You, my fellow traveler, have enriched my time at Hogwarts beyond anything I could have imagined. Thank you. I believe your friendship to be one of the most important in my life. Thank you for coming to visit me. It is always good to see you.
Revelio.
Arresto momentum.
It worked. I wonder if I just I messed the clock up. Now the clock's gonna be late by 15 seconds or whatever it was.
Arresto momentum.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's late by 20 seconds.
Confringo. Caborso. Accio. Revelio.
Okay, well, there's definitely still more to do. Most notably for me, well, no, they're all the same, but there's tons of these quests that aren't in my quest book, but then some of them aren't even on the map. Remember, there was a bunch of these flue flames that I went to that turned out to be like a fireplace inside of a house. And inside the house, there's someone asking for help. But there's never an icon showing the flue flame, showing the help icon. And of course, I don't remember where they all are. So I gotta do all of those. I gotta do the treasure vaults. The treasure vaults just give you items, but I have a lot of things I still need to collect. I saw a video where someone had way more dark magic slots than me. I don't know how that is. Was I getting dark magic by doing these things? Not that. Will that allow me to upgrade my ancient magic abilities? He had 5 of them. I don't even know how I got my 3rd one. I thought maybe it was from leveling up or something. Field guide pages. So some of these have icons. The ones inside the castle appear to not. So there's still quite a bit to do. Quite a bit to do. They just have chests, and I can use these bandit camps over and over. Even when there's a check mark, I can go back and they'll be there after I've reset the game, and I can practice my, work on all of those dueling feats. Because I have to get 42 of them, but I'm up to what? I'm up to a bunch, 30 something. It's called challenges, combat. I still need a handful of spiders. There you go. So I'm close to finishing that off. What a cute little mask. I've been done. Defeat infamous foes. Okay, well, I saw the icons on the map for infamous foes. I gotta kill the Eminals? No. A lot more dark wizards also with those camps. I don't know if you get a trophy for completing all of the dueling feats. I don't know. But I don't have enough time to really start any major thing now. I mean, maybe I do, but I'm not enough time where I'm willing to risk it. So, I will end this video here. What am I doing? Oh yeah, quests. Yeah, so like I said at the beginning of the video, when I started this video, I just went right to that. She says, "Oh, it looks like you don't have enough. You still some stuff you got to do." So I was thinking, "Oh shoot! Well, hold on. Let me load in a save from right before that, and let me see what happens." Now that I've seen her say what she needs to say, I'm curious what happens if you haven't. If you have finished everything when you approach her. I'm curious to see if there's anything different. And it'd be way too much effort to go and do all of this stuff again. Like to load the other save where I actually do load her mission and then go do all of the other stuff and see what the differences are when Prepare for Your Owls is done. I don't want to do Prepare for Your Owls twice. Once where I've gone through and done everything that was left to do before doing Prepare Your Owls for Your Owls, and then doing all the stuff that I still have left to do, and then doing, you know, I couldn't do all of that. That would be, I'm curious if that's online anywhere, because I still just have so much to do. I can't do it twice. Once before taking the owls and once after taking the owls, or once before meeting Weasley and then once after meeting Miss Weasley. I can't do that. Which was the one that I... Okay, so this save right here. I would love to... Can I rename them? Cannot. This is the one right before meeting Miss Weasley and not having much done. Here is going to be... still not having met Miss Weasley, but I've done a lot more. So maybe I should just meet Miss Weasley here so I can remember what this is all about. That's probably the right thing to do, but I'll think about it. Okay. I'm going to end here. I am Dan, first person looter, and I am playing Hogwarts Legacy. Cuts off. I will see you. Oh yeah, this is no microphone because there wasn't. I should have had that on the screen the whole time, but whatever. I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.